So I'm a little worried about where we're going as a nation. I don't know what to think about the 45th president, Donald J. Trump. I don't know really what to think. I don't want him to fail. It's not because I like him. I don't. We could use a businessman running the nation. But not that one. Not him. He's not the one. I don't want this to be a horrible mistake. I don't. Because if he's piloting the fucking aircraft, we'll go down with him. So no, I don't want him to fail. But at the same time, I really don't think I want him to succeed. I want him to fail just enough that we don't try this shit again for a while. Because otherwise, we end up with President Trump. And like I said, I'm not sure. I don't know what quite to make of where he's going yet. Because he hasn't had a chance to go anywhere yet. He gets sworn in, January 17th or something? Dates for shit like this escape me all the time. I have a peculiar memory. My bigger concern is his Vice President, Mike Pence, who seems to almost promise to do what he can to eradicate the rights of anybody who is not a straight, white, Christian male. Only one of those barely applies to me. I have no interest in putting my dick in another guy's ass. That does not mean that I don't give a fuck who does what to who for whatever reason. I don't give a shit. That's all your business. What I am opposed to is ideological assholes fucking insisting that only their fucking way is the right way. My worry is that my friends and family will lose their fucking rights because of him. That's my worry. I have friends and family who are gay, trans, bisexual, transgender, pick whichever fucking one you want. I don't identify myself as fucking exactly straight because, as I've said, I have a boyfriend. So, what happens now because of him? Not necessarily Trump, but the people he is associating himself with. That's my worry. I don't know what to make of where he's going, because from what I've seen, he's already started to indicate that he's going to go contrary than he said during the election process. And I can't say for sure, because nothing is official. But the problem is until it's official, everything out there is speculation. You know, take it with a grain of salt, I suppose. I didn't want him to win. At the same time, don't misunderstand. I said the whole time, Hillary isn't ready for this yet. She should go take a vacation. And I find it amazing that pretty much every comedian out there has had a bit on that exact fucking thing. And I'm not saying I, made it up, whatever. Just that everybody can see it. It doesn't take comedic genius. It doesn't take brilliance to be able to see clearly that Hillary's problem was that she never fucking went away. She was always in our face. She should have disappeared for a while. You know, her and Bill go off and run the fucking Clinton Foundation quietly. Not speaking to anybody outside of their small circle of friends. Show up at a couple dinners here and there. Go away. Get out of politics for like 8 fucking years. Take 2 cycles. Walk away. When people say, run for office, go, nope, not my thing. I've had my fill. Go away for a little while. Nope, she didn't do it. She tried to earn her political credentials and work her way up to the top. That's not how it really works. I mean, you're playing to the people, right? Donald Trump just happened to be better at it. I mean, the guy's a fucking reality TV star. How did I not see that coming? I mean, I did, and I kept trying to point out to people exactly how we're getting what we are getting, and it's because we fucking asked for it. We absolutely, every fucking one of us, we asked for this. Stephen Colbert got up at the White House Correspondents' Dinner and roasted the shit out of the whole Republican Party from George Bush on fucking down through the line. Beautifully executed, skewered the fuck out of everybody. And we watched that and laughed our asses off and said, can you imagine what would happen if somebody did that to the whole fucking Republican Party during the election? They had, 16 candidates up this time? All of them polarized against each other in the most incredible way. It got to a point where no matter what any one of them did, their votes weren't going to any other candidate except begrudgingly. And nobody really wanted to elect Trump except his small but steadily growing base. All he needed was like maybe 40%, and he never really had more than that. Fuck, 40% of the voters in America who were registered and could have gone to vote didn't. And fuck all of you. Even I went and voted. It doesn't matter whether or not I voted for president or vice president. That doesn't matter. What does matter is I voted for the fucking people who actually did decide this. Which are your senators, your congressmen, the people who eventually make up your fucking electoral college. Those are the people who elected Donald Trump. Because those are the people who got the idea from you that that's who we wanted. And it's exactly who we said we wanted. We said we wanted to have that face on for a while. The loud, angry, blustering, go fuck yourself face. And fine. I mean, if that's the face you think we should show, okay. I mean, it seems to appeal to North Korea and, Vladimir Putin. They seem to have, responded well to it. My worry is that we're headed for a dark place. don't want that to be the case. Am I going to riot or protest or any of that shit or recommend anybody else do? You do whatever the fuck you think you need to do. I'm not going. I have responsibilities. Did I vote for Donald Trump? No. Is he the president of the United States? As far as the system we have in place to fucking set that shit up says, yeah. Does this really fucking matter to me in the grand scheme of things? No, not really. I can't think of how the president actually affects me overall in my day-to-day. It affects me on a global level. That I understand, clearly. Donald Trump's not who worries me. It's Mike Pence. It's the people Donald Trump surrounds himself with that will make or break the presidency and the nation. The worry is that the Republicans have taken the House and the Senate and the presidency, and if I remember correctly, a healthy portion of the judges that were just elected were Republicans. Think of the implications of that for the open seat of Supreme Court Justice that the Republicans refused to fill. The next time you start talking about everybody, come on now, work together, sit down and accept it, you mean like the Republican Party didn't during Obama's entire presidency? Come on now. It's the part that boggles my mind, is that this America, this is where you decided to go after the first black president? You decided to go with Trump. Okay. I mean, I disagree with your choice. I think it's a huge mistake. But I guess we'll see. One way or another. I don't have any faith whatsoever in Mike Pence as a champion of the non-heterosexual community. Sorry, I have a mild issue with oppression. I don't like bullies. And it's the one problem I've always encountered with going to Catholic schools, growing up around the people I did. That oppression is just a word, really, people toss out to me. They think they're being bullied or they're not being treated fairly. And let me assure you, fair does not exist in the real world. The only fair deal is one that is forced. Period. I don't like being this way. I've gotten to be this way over decades of watching the world around me and coming to understand that in the end, I am a nihilistic hedonist. None of it matters. We're all going to die. Enjoy it while you're here. And that's why I love that line in Rick and Morty. Where Morty's explaining to Summer that every day he eats breakfast like just 20 yards from his own rotting corpse, and explains to her how it happened. And she gets confused, and he says, I'm the brother that you can believe when I say, don't run. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's going to die. Come watch TV. And it's essentially the idea of none of it matters in the end. Everyone is going to die. Enjoy it while you're here. There is no point otherwise. The point is to enjoy life as there are limits. I mean, you can't just be a nihilistic hedonist in the sense that you know, none of it matters, so I'm going to go kill everybody. It's not the way to go. You want to prolong the species, and not just by propagation, but by education. There's another of my worries, is that that'll be overlooked. You know what Donald Trump can do to, give me a better view of the president he could be? Don't come in trying to fix anything. Nothing's broken. Everything just needs adjusted. It's like an old car that hasn't had a tune-up in forever. He needs to come up with a plan, get his hands dirty, and not fuck this up. Rant over.